right, cool. All right, how you been?
I've been great.
Been doing your thing. I saw you at Rolling Loud.
Uh-huh.
Out there in that heat, you killed it though.
Thank you. Yeah, it was so hot.
It was hot and humid, but we was
Mm-hmm.
talking about that earlier. You ain't used to that?
Huh?
You ain't used to that being from Houston?
I'm never used to it. It don't matter. Like, if I got to sweat, I need to get out. I got to go.
So, do you prefer the heat or the cold?
Cold.
I'm
I
the
actually
same
like
way.
the cold. I'm a summer baby, but I like the cold.
I'm the same way. So, like, when you go to sleep at night, are you one of those people like myself that have it
Freezing.
on 68 with the fan on?
2 fans.
There you go. That's what I'm
One
talking
in the
about.
face, one overhead.
Congratulations on the EP, on the project.
Thank
How you
you.
feeling about it?
I feel great. I feel amazing. I want to do something like smooth and like just for the girls.
Yeah? How long have you been working on it?
I actually been like halfway done, I would say last year, like end of last year.
Okay.
I got signed, so it kind of like it was been supposed to come out, so I was gonna drop it independently, but then God blessed me, so.
How's the situation been since you've been signed versus when you were just out there grinding on the independent circuit?
Well, I like both, but I say like it feels good to have people show up for you. So that's my big thing. It's just that I have people that constantly show up for me, weekly, daily, and just kind of like get more vision on me and my music. Because I always feel like one thing when you're independent is just like, okay, you can have a hot song, but it's like it stops. You don't have nobody steady pushing it and like trying to figure out ways to keep it popping and stuff. It's always like I've had like multiple hot songs like independent. It would just be like, okay, what to do next, so it's good to have a support system.
You got the machine behind you now. Do you miss, I guess, the freedom that comes with independence, though?
If you have the right situation, I feel like you still feel free, like of course everything's not always like 100% like you want to move, like you can do something in 2 days. You do have to kind of notify people, but I feel like with them it's kind of like easy breezy so far. Like it doesn't feel like, oh, I shouldn't have did this because I could be, it doesn't feel like that. It feel good. Like anything that I want to do, it happens.
That I think it's a good assessment. Is finding that right situation for you.
Yes.
Now, you've been grinding for a minute. Do you feel like things are really starting to come together now that you got the situation, it's the right team, got the machine behind you and stuff? Do you feel like things are starting to really click?
Yeah, I would say that I feel like I was left out of a lot of conversations being independent because people can, choose to ignore you, but when you have somebody with a big name, like Rock Nation, it's like it's kind of hard to ignore, it's just like, oh shit. She doing it. Like, it kind of just make people a little more like, all right, now we can talk about her. But, when you independent, it's like, all right, we can act like she doesn't exist. So.
I mean, I just want to put it out on the record. Pandora was supporting you
Absolutely.
before the situation came together.
Not DSPs at all, like peers.
Right. Got you.
I would say like maybe like internet,
Nah, I get
Pandora
it.
been down, though.
Yeah,
for
we've
sure,
been
for
down.
sure.
We've
Yes.
been down. Let's talk about the project. Back to 304'n. How'd you come up with the title?
Well, so I got this whole thing to where I did this 304 thing. 304 means hoe. So my first project was called For the 304s. And I took a little break. I didn't name my second project after the 304, so that's why it's like I'm back to 304.
Got
Like
it.
we
got
back
it.
to the streets.
I'm not mad at it. All right, so I want you to talk about some of these songs. You don't have to say anything too long. You can say anything you want, what it was about, what you was going through, who produced it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be long. Just make sure you say the title before you start talking about the song. So the first one, Poppin' Shit.
What's so funny? That's why that one made the cut, is because I was in the studio when I got my contract, and I was like, they sent the contract, we popping shit. Like, so I was literally in the studio in the moment, and I was just like, oh my God, like this is really happening. So that was literally the last song I made as an independent artist.
Amazing. Next one, Not My Nigga.
Was in the studio with my partners and my producers played the beat, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I like this one," and I just started running it.
Checking in.
Pissed. I was hot. They caught me right in the moment of like something so serious. I just aired it out on the track. Like literally got the call, sitting in the studio, walked out of the studio, took the call, cussed niggas out, came back in and made Checking In.
You gotta elaborate on that story. You can't.
It's too much to
Come on now, give us the short version there. Who pissed you off? You don't have to put no names out there, but give us the story. I like a good story.
Somebody very unimportant now, just doing dog shit like he always did, and it was like that was literally my final straw. So he pushed me to the edge.
And you put it all on the track.
I put it out on accident. I didn't even know that was gonna happen.
Has he hit you up since then?
Just say he hasn't heard it yet.
Next one, I Love a Freak.
In the studio, thugging again with my homies. My producers just played the beat. It was a hard beat to me, and I just started rapping. I kind of came up with the concept about a freak hoe, sample. So I just kind of kept it like relative.
Kicking It featuring Cali.
Kicking in. Why do everybody say kicking it? Is it like a mind fuck or something?
It's a mind fuck.
See, everybody look and swear to God, every single person say kicking it. Even my track list person, when I had him made the cover, he put kicking it and he put it 3 times. I said, bro, kicking in. I don't get what's the fucking mind fuck, but fun. We call the place where I recorded, we call it the penthouse. So my producers, they got this like glass suite or whatever that's their house, and we call it the penthouse. It's just so nice or whatever, and that was like I think one of my first time going there and recording. So I was with one of my closest friends. She's also my dancer, and we was just like like I don't know. We just was like it was not supposed to be serious or whatever. And then I sent Callie the whole project to see what she wanted to get on, and she picked that one. So just was like fun, turned into a placement. I didn't even consider it.
I think what it is most people, we talk about, oh, I'm going to go kick it, or I'm kicking it with my people. Mm-hmm. But when you're talking about kicking in, there's only a certain type of person that be like, yo, I'm about to kick in some doors. So I think that's why most people be like, oh, kicking it,
No, it's about the liquor kicking in. Like, we was drinking, taking shots. It was like Casamigo kicking in.
Nah, I get it. Last one, Bitch, I'm Up.
I heard the beat, and I just was like, I don't know. Oh, okay, I remember. My manager, Cooley, she was watching some clip, and it was just like, Bitch, I'm up. Somebody said it or whatever, and I said, oh, yes, G Herbo called. He was like, call and say, Bitch, I'm up, or whatever. So I was just like thinking about that because she kept saying it or whatever. So that's kind of what gave me the idea. I was like, shit, I can make a song called Bitch, I'm up. And I'm really up. So
it is. Who were some people you listened to growing up?
I would say Tupac, Eminem, a whole lot of Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj.
What was it about you can name any one of them that you just mentioned, about that particular artist that really attracted you to them?
So I feel like I'll start with Nicki. I feel like she was the first lady rapper that just made rap fun to me. It was just kind of like so cool, like her wordplay and like her craziness, and like she just was like making different voices and flows and sounds and all of that. And I was just like, damn, it's live. Like I never thought that somebody could do that, So I feel like that's what attracted me to her. And of course, Lil Wayne, he's my favorite rapper of all time because his wordplay is just impeccable. Like I've been a Lil Wayne fan since. I don't even know. It's just like he's just so good. Like he's the greatest rapper ever to me.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Plus Louisiana and Texas is like
he's just
like cousins.
So good. Like his word, it's like he intrigues me. Like the way he just the things that he say.
Absolutely, wordplay is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, in your opinion, makes your hometown so special?
I don't know. Is it the bitches? Is it the food? Is it the vibes? Who knows? I can't call it. It's just a vibe. Like, it's just a vibe.
It is.
It's so smooth.
It's one of my favorite cities. Not in the summertime, But like
Ooh,
when it
just
cool down,
when it cool down, it's so much better. I just feel like I'll be outside more when it cool down. For real.
yeah, like
Summer was not summering.
nah.
I could have got pregnant. It wasn't summering so much. Should have just gone got it over with.
Wow. What are you most excited about coming up?
Um, I guess just more music, more visuals, touring, and just seeing what like the future holds.
Okay. Last couple of questions, then we'll knock out these drops. What does hip hop mean to you? We're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. So what does it mean to you?
I feel like it means like freedom of expression. It can be aggressive, it can be calm, it can be smooth, it can be angry, it can be happy, it could be just anything, any way you feel. I feel like it's just one of those genres that you can do anything with it. You can sing and rap, you can rap, sing, you can I don't know. It's just it's a beautiful genre. I feel like it's the most diverse genre because you hear certain other genres and it's just consistent. The sounds are consistent. The context is consistent. But it's like with us, we can say and do anything and just make anything make any kind of beat. We can sample. We're going sample crazy now. Like it's just beautiful. Like I just feel like it's just the best. Like I'm happy that I'm a rapper. I'm happy I'm in hip hop. I'm happy I'm a part of it. I'm happy I grew up on it.
Absolutely. Last question. Your most memorable moment in hip hop, and it could be anything. It could be the first time you heard something, saw something, the first time you performed somewhere, whatever. Just that memory that sticks out around hip hop.
I would say maybe like when Nicki Minaj did the hip hop award cipher, where she was like, they call me Dracula because all I do is count chips. And she ate that hoe. That was like the first time I really was like thinking about a cipher. Like I never even, considered like hip hop in that way, or like paying attention really. I was kind of like just whatever, like, oh, I like music, but I didn't know, that it could be so intriguing. So I would say that the black and white cipher, I'll never forget. She caught my eye and she been on my radar ever since.
Great memory right there. Kendra, man, I appreciate you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having me. And thank y'all for always supporting. Because he don't play about me. Y'all don't play about me. All the Pandora's fans, all the radio stations. People like, I played your radio station on Pandora. You're popping on there. So I love it. Thank y'all.
Kendra Man Radio is popping on Pandora. Appreciate you.